No big deal. I keep looking out over the landscape and going, so this is the Mediterranean. It's a different feeling sitting up here and looking out over this, because it sure as hell ain't Kansas and Antarctica. And if it were Kansas, I doubt if they would drive so many scooters. Motor scooters everywhere. What they do, they take these little mopeds, the pedal kind that first came out in the United States, and they bore out the engines in them. And they take like a little, it's about the equivalent of a lawnmower, and they turn it into a 200cc motorcycle engine. So these things, they little gas-powered motorcycles, basically small motorcycles running around. And their idea of motorcycle gangs are riding Honda Ninjas. You see thousands of those on Thursday nights. Thursday night's a big night. Wednesday night they shut down the town. Thursday night is a party night. Friday night they shut down early. Everything was closed last night by about 8 o'clock. The sun has really come out. Even in the wintertime, you look down at the water, and it's so incredibly clear that you can see about 60 feet down. You can see the bottom about 60 feet down. And they say in the summertime it's crystal clear with, looking down, looking out over it, it's almost sapphire blue. Right now, trying to find housing here, a couple of people I know are trying to find housing. Coffee is, it's impossible, damn near impossible, because everything is so outrageous. I mean, the prices here are unreal. Of course, it's kind of hard to convert lira into dollars, but you look at the lira and you take off 3 zeros and you kind of got the value of it. Like 10 million, it's about $10. And Coca-Cola here, or Coca, Fanta, not sun-kissed orange, but Fanta. It's about $3 a can. And beer is like $3 a can. Wine you can get by the gallons for next to nothing. But food here is outrageous. Like I said, it's kind of like Arkansas in the 1920s and 1930s. It's kind of also like downtown New York about the same time period, I guess. In that they don't have a Kmart where you go in and there's a general store there. They have general stores, but they generally sell one thing. Like there's a liquor store. It doesn't sell wine. There's a separate store that sells wine. There's a grocery store. They sell lunch meat. You want meat, you go to the butcher shop. Boutiques and jewelry stores. Boutiques don't sell jewelry stores, and jewelry stores don't sell dresses, and neither one of them sells outfit accessories, from what I've gathered. That way you've got to go around. And they've got receipt police. If you buy something and the store doesn't give you a receipt, and these guys show up and they go, let me see the receipt, and you don't have the receipt, they'll fine you and they'll fine the storekeeper for not paying his taxes. Gas here is probably about, I'm not certain, but I saw a pump the other day and it looked like it was about $6.50 a gallon. It's the Mediterranean. I see our barge boat is going out. I think it's our barge boat. What else to talk about? The money, the restaurants, bars. Oh, We met a guy here the other day when Scott, our sponsor, was walking us around. His name was Luigi. And Luigi, they say, is crazy. He was hard to understand because he wasn't just speaking Italian. He was throwing in German and French and Dutch and a couple other languages we didn't know. The conversation was kind of different. He talked about everything from his hernia operation to his hemorrhoids to President Bush to an automobile that he was trying to sell us, to a 14-year-old prostitute that he was trying to sell us, to ham radios that talk to the states. From what I gather, he's very rich, and he's probably like a don in the mafia here, local mafia. Although they'll deny that it exists here. That's all in Sicily, they say. And it's true. From what everybody says, it's all in Sicily. They say he's a good guy to get in touch with if you need anything that's hard to get, or if you want to buy anything and bargain down the price. He's the guy to talk to. And Angelo makes a mean salami sandwich. He's also a good guy, they say, to know. And we've kind of gotten to know him. And it's getting a little chilly again. What else to talk about, really? I have no idea, really. I really don't. I had planned a whole bunch of things to say, a whole bunch of things to show you. I'm not in the clowning mood. So I think I'm going to stop for a while, go back down into town. Maybe grab a sandwich. Well, it's still... Town is open. My bracelet is finally coming apart. I have to find a way to make a new one. And since I didn't get much sleep, like I say, I was drinking last night. I had to teach the bartender how to make a Bloody Mary. They had no idea how. Yeah, we finished up. We got back about 1 o'clock. And we started drinking beer. I don't know what time it was. We went to bed. There's not a whole lot to do. That's why I'm trying to collect toys. I'm trying to get this thing going. If I can get J.O., I can start studying for that. And that'll keep me occupied. The Etch-a-Sketch keeps me occupied. I bought an Etch-a-Sketch. Excuse me. If I get the bicycle and a backpack, which I want you to send me my backpack. It's either in the red backpack in the closet, little book bag thing that I got, little blue one. Send that to me, along with my weight belt. They got a great gym here. I'm going to start going to that, working out probably every day after I get off work for about an hour and a half. They've got mosquitoes here. I'm trying to come up with an entire agenda just to keep me occupied. Because I can go rock climbing up around in these places here. I can go riding. The Etch-a-Sketch keep me busy. The drawing will keep me busy. They say winter here is the hardest time. In the summertime, there are nude beaches, and women from all over the world come here. They say the Russian women are the scariest because they love to party. The other day, a bunch of Americans in Palau got into a fight with a bunch of Italians, and from what they say, the Americans are now serving a lot of time in Leavenworth. I cut myself. Oh well. I just swallowed a bug. Bugs are coming out. Must be getting warmer. Can't tell it. But But they say the wintertime here is really the hardest, and since I got here in the wintertime, I'm going to know what to make of it. I know what to expect next time around. Shouldn't have any trouble whatsoever. Shouldn't have. Because I'm trying to find things to keep myself busy. They're going to offer a scuba diving class. I can become a certified scuba diver. And if I get JO, I can also strike for being a diver. I could be a diving JO. I know I'm going to snorkel around here, and they say in the summertime that we can actually rent a yacht for the weekend. And Torres is really talking hard about doing that. So hopefully I've come up with a lot of things that's going to keep me occupied that are very cheap. Can't think of much. So I'm going to call it quits right now. I'm going to go back, and if nothing else, I'm going to go to sleep. I came all the way up here because I didn't want to sit in the room and talk to myself, have my roommates who can get out on their own, but they don't like to. And myself, you know me, I like to get out by myself sometimes. This is just fine with me. This is, I think, the longest I've talked in a long time. I'm just starting out, keep going. Hopefully I can catch a ride back down and make it to the ferry.